Chugga chugga choo choo, off we go. Hop aboard the Storytime Express and join me today in the world of imagination of, look at my windows, the pirates. Pirates are a great theme and many books have been written about pirates. So come around, gather around, let's read some pirate books today, shall we? All right, our very first book is called Pirate Jack Gets Dressed by Nancy Raines Day. All right, let's see how this pirate gets himself dressed and ready for his day. There he is, he's asleep. Ahoy there, matey. Jack's my name, and a pirate, that's my game. Look at him, he's a pirate. At crack of dawn, I stretch and yawn and scratch me itchy gray long johns. I pull me eye patch from me sack. A pirate has to wear some black. Who's in me glass? Aye, that's me. I spot some gold earrings when I'm at sea. I need a hand for getting dressed. My silver hook, you might have guessed. I pull on breeches sunny yellow. Have you ever spied a finer fellow? Without me shirt, I'd be dressed wrong, although it won't stay white for long. Uh-oh. Now, what's the next thing I should do? I'll cover it with a vest of blue. I wonder if you guys have been noticing the little mouse pirate. He's been on almost all the pages. Today I'll wear a sash that's red, a scarf that's orange upon my head. There he is. What else? Egads, me toes be cold. Thick socks of pink are warm, I'm told. A boot that's brown slides on one leg, and on the other goes a peg. It's windy out, I need a coat, and me purple one's the best afloat. Where's the little mouse? Do you see him? Oh, way over here. What color be I missing, mate? Come tell me quick, I can't be late. Oh, he's still in his house. Oh, aye, it's green. I've just the thing. Jump here, Polly, from your swing. Now, with all the colors and right on cue, 'tis time to join me motley crew. All right, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was a little short, but that goes through all the colors that a pirate might wear as he's getting dressed. All right, our next pirate book is called The Best Pirate. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Who could be the very best pirate? The very best pirate. Pirate Dave was big and brave. Pirate Nell was clever. Pirate Giles could swim for miles in any kind of weather. But Pirate Paul, well, he was small. He was hardly a proper pirate at all. At least that's what the others thought. On Monday morning, the day was dawning. Dave raised the pirate flag. A treasure hunting we shall go for gold and jewels and loot. Nell checked the map while Giles looked out. The sky was bright and blue. Pirate Paul jumped up and down and asked, "What shall I do?" I could swab the deck, or patch the sails, or make the porthole shiny. I could climb the rigging to watch for whales, but Dave scoffed, "You're too tiny." Poor Pirate Paul was just so teeny. There was no work for one so weeny, or so the pirates thought. On they sailed through sun and hail as Nell steered north, northeast. Dave caught flounders and crayfish and crabs for a midday pirate feast. Down in the kitchen, Giles got mixin'. "I'll help," Paul cried keenly. I could make sauce or wash up, of course, but his shipmate snickered meanly. "You're just a baby, Pirate Paul. You're far too small to help at all." That's what those pirates thought. After a while, Dave gave a smile. "Arg, there's land ahead. Treasure's near," the pirates cheered. "We'll soon be rich," Nell said. Down went the anchor and up went the sails. The ship slid into shore. Armed with rope and a telescope, off they set to explore. But Pirate Paul was just too teeny. There was no use for one so weeny. Well, that's what the pirates thought. Nell checked her map. X marks the spot. This is the way to go. 10 paces north, then 20 east, and then we need to... Whoa! What happened, boys and girls? Looks like they have fallen into a hole. Back on ship, Paul patched the sails and made the porthole shine. And after a while, he scratched his head. Well, they're taking a very long time. Down in a pit, the others were stuck. A spider made brave Dave yell. Try as they might, they couldn't climb out. "I hear something coming," hissed Nell. Arr! A terrifying tiger sprang into view. "Pirates for dinner, oh yummy!" Less brave, Dave shivered, and Nell quaked and quivered, and Giles whimpered, "I want my mommy." Out on the ship, Paul heard the great roar, and then the poor pirate's scared calls. "Fear not," he cried as he leaped to his feet, "because here comes Cannonball Paul!" Look, he shot himself out of the cannon. Whee! Cannonball Paul shot onto the scene, and the tiger galloped away. The pirates cheered as Paul hauled them out, and everyone shouted, "Hooray!" "Oh, thank you," sighed Dave, Giles, and Nell. And then Paul pointed, "X marks the spot." They dug up the gold and the sparkling jewels. There was really rather a lot. Later that evening, back on the ship, as the sun slowly sank in the west, everyone cheered for their new Captain Paul, the smallest, the bravest, the best. And there's our treasure map. This is everything that they were doing in our story. So even if you're tiny, you can still help, can't you? So that was called The Best Pirate. All right, so we've done 2 books. Now it's time to take a look at the theme kit that we have down at the library on pirates. Yes. All children love to learn about pirates, and we have got some great books in here. Remember, you can just go down to the library, ask any of the children's librarians where the theme kits are, and you can look. We have quite a few of them, and this is what we have for our pirate book. We have a couple board books. This one is The Pirates on the Ship, and P is for Pirate. Those are great, both little toddler board books. Here we have Get That Pirate's Booty card game. Ooh, look, there's even gold in there. That looks like a lot of fun. The Princess and the Pirate. That's a little bit more of a chapter book for some older children. Jack Jones and the Pirate Treasure. This is a nonfiction book. This is going to tell you about real pirates and the things that they've done. We have A Mermaid and a Pirate. Where do pirates go on vacation? That's a pretty good question. Pirate Mouse. Portside Pirates, and the Castaway Pirates. This is a pop-up tale. So look what happens when we open this book. Let's see where it pops up. Look at this. You guys see how 3D that is? Oh, let me look here. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. That's a whole pirate ship right there. You definitely want to check this book out and see how all this works. It really pops right up out of the page. So cool. Oh my goodness. That's really cool. I know it's sort of hard for y'all to see that here, but look at that. How fun. So come check out this pirate theme kit because you get a lot inside just one box. And all of this gets to go home with you for 2 weeks, and you can really learn about pirates and read some fun stories too. All right, we have one left. And the last book today is about pirate captains. This little boy is going to ask, are you our pirate captain? All right, let's see what happens in this story. All right, are you the pirate captain? The pirate ship is ready, hollered First Mate Hugh. We've hammered nails and chipped off the sails and even washed the crew. We've mopped and swabbed and scrubbed it. We've cleaned the crow's nest out. There's one thing, though, before we go that we can't do without. We need a pirate captain to lead us on this trip, to make demands and shout out commands and not take any lip. We all recall our last one, that scurvy sea dog Sid, never beaten till he got eaten by that giant squid. Oh no. The pirate sat there waiting till First Mate Hugh cried, look! You see that guy who's rolling by? His left hand is a hook. Are you the pirate captain? Your hook is quite a sight. Was it a shark that left its mark in some almighty fight? The man said, I'm no pirate. This here's a pleasure boat, and what you took to be a hook is a hanger for my coat. The next chap had a parrot who yelled, it must be fate. In fact, I bet this pirate's pet will squawk pieces of 8. Okay, let's see if this is their pirate captain. Are you the pirate captain? Not at all, young fella. How absurd. It is clear that this bird is part of my umbrella. Along the docks, a man held a scroll torn down the fold. It's our missing scrap of the treasure map. I'm sure it will lead to gold. Are you the pirate captain? Our map clutched in your fist? This ain't no map, replied the chap. This here's me shopping list. Let's look. It says 2 barrels of grog, sea salt, scurvy soup, 2 tins, 24 clams and 3 cockles, so he's already crossed that off, and 1 big fish, he's got that, hook polish, a hammock repair kit, parrot food, and barnacle repellent. That's a funny shopping list. Then in the gloom they spotted a glistening silver blade, 2 gold teeth, and underneath a beard tied in a braid. Is this their captain? Are you the pirate captain? Sadly no, my hearty. This pirate gear I'm wearing is for a dress-up party. But let me help you find one with courage, brains, and heart. You'll need one who will lead your crew and not look just the part. Who got the ship all ship-shape? Who organized the crew? Who cleaned the sails and removed the snails? Who? I ask you, who? The pirates had the answer, We know what we must do. We have all agreed that the one to lead, who is it, boys and girls, do you know? Is Pirate Captain Hugh. Yes, Hugh's the pirate captain. He's clever, brave, and bold. So raise a cheer for a buccaneer with a heart of solid gold. There we go. They finally found their captain, didn't they? That was called Are You the Pirate Captain? All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my adventure with the pirates. Come on down to the library because there are many, many more books about pirates. Thanks for joining me today here on the Storytime Express. Join me again next time when we journey into another whole world of imagination. Bye now.